Good morning, class. Welcome back to our online class today, right? Okay, so as you know already, for the first session, we are going to study our book is Listening Starter 2. So teacher want you to prepare your book right now and put it on your chalkboard and don't forget your notebook and your pen. So before we move to our lesson today, teacher want you to read the day, the date, the month, and the year with teacher first before we continue our lesson for today. So today is Tuesday, August 11, 2020. So right now, let's move to the next one with teacher all together. Okay, so here is our lesson that we need to continue for today, that we will continue our unit 12 that we talk about volunteer work. So teacher want you to open your book right now on page 81 with teacher all together. Okay, so right now let's move to the next one. Okay, so before we do some activity in our page 81, teacher want you to know about some vocabulary. In our page 81 that we have 5 vocabulary for you today. One, we talk about animals, trust, sick, lunch, and ham, right? So teacher have 5 vocabulary. So now let me explain you one by one regarding with our picture and regarding with our word for today. So now let's move to the next one with teacher all together. Okay, so you see this picture already, right, everyone? Can you guess it? What happened with him? Great, so he's not feeling well, right? So when you're not feeling well, it means like you got sick, right? So sick is mean like the adjective affected by physical or mental illness, right? It means like when you're not feeling well, like you had ache, your stomach ache, or your fever, it means like you're not feeling well. So when you're not feeling well, it means like you got sick, right? Okay, so now let's move to the next one. Okay, so this one is the food that we usually eat in the afternoon that we call it lunch, right? So lunch is a meal eaten in the middle of the day, typically one that lighter or less formal than an evening meal. As you know already, lunch we usually eat that one in the afternoon, right? And your mom will always prepare it for you in the morning to bring that one to school, and you can eat in the afternoon when you have break time, right? Okay, so now let's move to the next one. Okay, so this picture, can you guess it, everyone? Great. So this picture is talk about help. It's mean like you need to help each other, right? Okay, so help is a verb, make it easier or possible for someone to do something by offering them one service or resource. As you know already, if you hear the word that help is mean like you need to help someone to do something that you can help, right? Okay, so look like this picture also that they help each other, right? Okay, so now let's move to the next one. Okay, so this picture is talk about animal. As you know already, if the word regarding with animal is mean like a lot of kind of animal, like we have bear, we have snake, we have elephant, so all of that one we call it animal. And animal is a noun, a mammal as opposite to a bird, reptile or fish or insect, right? So all of that one we call it animal, right? Okay, so now let's move to the next one. Okay, so this one is trust, right? Okay, so trust is a waste material or refresh. It's mean like when you eat something or when you drink your water already, the bottle of water you need to throw in the trash, right? But this picture is talk about trash bin, right? Okay, so now let's move to the next one. Okay, so this one teacher want you to open your book right now on page 81 that we have some practice for you that you need to do, that we have A and B. So A, you need to listen and circle the correct answer, and B, you need to listen again and choose T for true or F for false. As you know already, T is mean like for true, right? And F is for false. It means like it's not correct, right? Okay, so now let's move to this one. Okay, so here is our page 81 that we will practice listening. Practice 3 that we have exercise A and exercise B. So exercise A, you see already we have the picture, we have the question, and we have the word also in this box. So you need to listen and circle the correct answer. So teacher will provide you the listening track 128, and after that you need to listen and you need to circle the correct answer, right? Okay, so now let's move to B. B, you need to listen again and choose T for true or F for false. So teacher will give you the listening track again that regarding with our track 128. So exercise A and exercise B is the same listening, right? Okay, so right now let's listen with teacher all together.
A. Listen and circle the correct answers.
Jonathan, why do you do volunteer work?
It's good to help others. Why don't you help us at the beach today? The trash on the sand smells very bad.
Is it dangerous?
No, but we really need to take the trash or many animals will get sick and die.
Okay, I'll come with you. I'll be sure to pack some gloves and trash bags.
Okay, so teacher know it already that you finish your answer already and you choose the correct answer also that we have true or false, right? Okay, so now let's look at the last one that we have useful expression. So useful expression, this one is talk about that the way that you use that one to ask, right? That we have A, where are we going? So the answer is we are going to the mountains. Be sure to wear pants, right? So you can use be sure, it means like to clear, to is mean like you tell someone to follow it, right? So if you go to the mountain, you need to wear pants. So right now let's check the answer with teacher all together regarding with our exercise that we have exercise A and B. So now let's start with teacher all together. Okay, so here is our answer for our listening practice 3 that regarding with our exercise A and exercise B. So now let me read it for you. So the first one is, where are they going? So they are going to the park or they are going to the beach. Great. So they are going to the beach, right? Okay, so now let's move to the next question is, what smell bad? So it's animal or trash? As you know all this, if you smell something bad, it's refer to trash, right? Okay, so now let's move to the next question is, why should they clean up? It is their trash or trash make animal sick? Great. So this one, the correct answer is trash make animal sick, right? Okay. Okay, so now let's move to the next one is, what will the girl take? So the girl take the trash bag or lunch? Good. So the girl take the trash bag, right? Okay, so now let's move to B. Listen again and choose T for true or F for false. Number 1. Jonathan volunteers because it is good to help others. True or false? Great is true, right? Okay, so number 2. They will be the only volunteers there. So T or F. T is mean like true, F is mean like false, right? Okay, so can you guess the answer? Great, so that one is false. So I hope that your answer and teacher answer is the same, right? Okay, so now it's time. See you again for second session. Thank you, and any question you can ask in our group. Goodbye everyone. See you again for second session.